Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a video on the decals that John Prescott has made for me. I've been up this morning installing decals on the structures they belong to. So I will show you them on the structures in a little bit. But first, one of my subs, Jeff Drumday, said he needed a vid fix. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video for you, Jeff. Anyhow, I think you guys will like it. The decals look excellent. John, you did an excellent job on the decals. I really do appreciate it. Anyhow, the other thing I'd like to say is, and this man really doesn't want any praise or anything like that, but another one of my subs, Mr. David Durbin, said he was going to send me some pictures of his layout. So I said, okay, fine. I gave him my address and everything, you know. Well, of course he had it from the previous time. But he said there'll be a little something in the package for you when it gets there. So I didn't know what to expect. So when the mail got here the other day, I went out and collected it and opened it. And of course there was pictures of his layout like he said there would be. But also, he sent me another one of these. Apparently he was cleaning out his train room and came across a bunch of stuff that he had bought from Lowe's and wasn't going to be using it no more, so he did a return on it. And the return he said he had no use for, so he sent me another one of these cards. David, I don't know how to thank you. I'm overwhelmed with your generosity. This card, fellas, is worth 65 bucks. David, again, I just don't know how to thank you for all of this. But anyhow, you guys stay tuned. I'll bring the camera and everything into the other room because I'm not doing anything in this first room until I can start putting it back together. Then I'll start adding the decals to this room. But anyhow, stay tuned and I will be right back and show you the decal installation. Alright, hang on and I will be back in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. This is one of the first decals that John made for me. This is about the size of an index card. It's about 2.5 by 4 I think it is. But anyhow, these guys will be going around my layout on the fascia board. So it will tell anybody who comes here what railroad it is and what this layout is supposed to represent. Alright, so now we'll start with the rest of the signage. First place we're going to stop at is going to be BNSF Intermodal Facility, Phoenix, Arizona. This sign is prototypically on stilts, just the way it is there, so I decided to do it exactly the same. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of a walk down my layout, and we'll pass the intermodal yard as we do that. And the next place we're going to come to is going to be Praxair. Praxair, I decided to give it like a street type sign, pretty close to the street, only because I could not mount it on the building. The building is way too small. But again, this was another one that I gave John a free hand on. He did a really good job on it. I'm really impressed with your work, John. Alright, moving on. We will come to Builders Express. Again, I sent John a couple of pictures of these logos and he copied them exact. You would not be able to tell if I showed you one of their business cards if John did it or if it was professionally done. Excellent job, John. The one on the prototype is in the same exact spot, except that it's not as pretty as this one. Theirs is almost where you cannot read it. Okay, and let's go back. Let's do Hutig next. All right, Hutig I wanted to be a little different also. So what I did was I built a sign tower, and I have the sign. It's just a couple of pieces of rod and some strip styrene. It's got signage on both sides. And also, I put it on one building here, and the next building there. So Hutig is pretty well covered up. Anyhow, let's go back around the layout again. This time we'll look at my junk table here, which is supposed to be my helix eventually. Okay, and we're going to come to Big D's. Big D's flooring. I sent John a couple of prototype pictures of it. He copied it exact. So, I know it looks kind of small, but that's the way it is in the business. So, that's what I did. Anyhow, we'll go past my junk table again. Eventually, this will be my helix. And thank you to David. I'll be able to buy some more lumber, plywood to be exact, to finish up my curls up. Anyhow, this is another building that I have. I did not build this building. It is Modular Systems. I bought this off of eBay from Ansky 98, I believe it is. He does these buildings. He does all kinds of modern buildings, Taco Bells and Hooters and CVS and Walgreens and all that kind of stuff. Next building is going to be LexJet. Again, this is another one that I gave John a free hand on, and he did a really nice job on it. I like the way he connected the X and the J. It looks really good. And finally, the last business is going to be Sun Electronics. And this was the last one that I gave John a free hand on. He did a really good job, especially putting the graphics in there. I like it very much. John, I am very impressed with your work. I don't know how to thank you for it, but I hope you like the project I sent to you. Hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. If not, they told me Tuesday at the latest. Anyhow, for now folks, BNSF 6951 out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would like to do a couple of shout outs. Actually, there's going to be too many of them to call out by name. But they are my subs from different countries. For instance, I have subs in the UK, Germany, Norway, Holland, Sweden, Spain, and our boys at the northern border of Canada, and our boys at the southern border at Mexico. And one other person I'd like to give a shout out to would be Chessy Fan, Matt. He does a lot of how-to projects. You should check out his channel. See what he's got going on. He just finished a great project on a grain elevator, and he shows you how he does that. Anyhow, get a chance, check his videos out, and eventually I will start naming all these people from all these different countries and give them personal shout outs. But anyhow guys, you all know who you are, and I appreciate your subs. I'm doing whatever I can. Also, I'd like to mention that since I started doing these HO bills, I'm pretty much getting into it. And if you guys need anything built, let me know. I'll build you a nice building at a reasonable price, and we can go from there. It'll be either HO structures or N-scale structures. Anyhow, that's all I have for now. For now, folks, BNSF 6951 out.